So guys, I'm going to be making Alfredo sauce now. Just so you guys know what Alfredo sauce is. I have butter in here and a double boiler. Some of you cannot see it, so there it is. That's butter. Now Alfredo, of course, there's a story behind how Alfredo was made. Alfredo was actually made in Rome, which is central Italy. Alfredo was actually a maitre d' in a restaurant, and that was his name. So one of his regular customers came in late at night, and he wanted to have something. Alfredo was out of everything. And so what Alfredo did is he had some cream, he had some Parmesan cheese, and he had some butter, and he mixed it all together, and he served it to the customer, right? And the customer was really happy about it. So this is the true Alfredo of how to do it. Of course, in the industry they use bechamel to do the Alfredo. Reason being that is bechamel holds better in bain-maries. And this is a la minute. So all this cooking will be done in a span of 5 minutes at the most. So I put the butter in there. It's about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to add some cream to that. And I'm going to whisk it. Now I'm going to whisk this for a bit while my butter melted. Right now, while this is sitting, again, this is hot, so I'll just put it here. While that is sitting, I'm going to put my fettuccine that we made right in there. Now, what do you think fresh handmade pasta takes to cook? So, if you take fettuccine from a box and you put it to boiling, your average time to boil fettuccine is anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes if you're using Di Cecco. Now, again, if you're using handmade pasta, my favorite is Di Cecco. That's what we use out here too. And as I said, if you think that any of your fettuccine is going to be sticking to each other, the moment it hits the water, it's going to just separate. Now while that's doing, I'm going to add some salt to my Alfredo. I'm going to add some white pepper as well. And then in the end, once I've done mixing my pasta, I will add some Parmesan cheese to it. As you can see, that's Parmesan, that's ready. Now, believe it or not, my pasta looks like it's done already, you know, so I'm just going to take it out. I need to see, and it looks like, there you go, it's done. That's how fast it looks. So in a matter of seconds, you can get this done. So now I'm going to take this, put it right in here. Now you're wondering, why didn't I strain it? I don't like to strain my pasta directly from the pasta. It should go in the bowl. The starch from the pasta will thicken the sauce along with the cheese. So that's your Alfredo. As you can see, it's not even taking me, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes right now, counting. Guys, you have to, I moved the cream out of the way. Again, it comes down to mise a plat. I'm moving around on the range. I can easily knock it over. Now I have to spend another 5 minutes trying to fix that mess. So the idea is, you know, like, hey guys, let's try and work with a so if you think that it's getting too creamy, right, so it has a lot of cream, I can just add a little more Parmesan to it at this point, you know. Parmesan will thicken it up. You can see it. I can even at this point, if I was making a carbonara and if this was cream and butter in there, I would just break in an egg yolk and that would be my carbonara. Again, making sure that the egg is tempered, you know, properly and doesn't curdle up in it. So a little more Parmesan. Again, Italian food is all about, you know, it's about eyeballing the food to a big extent. That's just fresh parsley. That's going to add some color to this pasta. Maybe a little more salt. Just because I want to. And there we go. You can now see the sauce come together. You know, and this is an Alfredo. And believe me, everyone watching and you know, this is just, it looks really good. I'm gonna take this off the gas. I don't want it to overcook, so I've taken it off the gas, and that's ready to eat. I'm also going to show you how to do gnocchis in a second. So I have my gnocchis right here. I put them in the water. The thing about gnocchis is that, how do you know that gnocchi is done? Well, it's really simple. Just like anything else, if you're frying something, if you're, you know, cooking something, gnocchis will start to float on the top. It'll take probably, judging by the size of that gnocchi, it'll take 3 minutes. I'm going to put this in the back so I can get this again out of the way. Shout out to Chef Matt, who's holding the camera, and you know, we're working together, so it's a lot of fun. Trying to make things happen during these trying times. So I'm going to get the gnocchi. While the gnocchi is happening, now gnocchi is really simple. Gnocchi is, again, as I said, just potato. I add some flour, I add some cornstarch. While the gnocchi is cooking in there, I'm going to take some butter. I'm going to just melt that butter, and that's all I'm going to do, really. That's how I want to cook my gnocchi today. Maybe I might add some pesto to it if I want to. But so I'm just melting the butter. Let's take a look at this gnocchi, see that it's not disintegrating in there, and it's not, it's holding up. And it's a good consistency. Again, as I said, I don't have a gnocchi roller, so it's good homemade gnocchi. It's not the same as if you had a roller. It would look totally different. Very, very beautiful. And also keeping that in mind, as I said, you know, like when I talk about the tortellinis, and you know, the shape is not the same, and it doesn't have to be. Italian food is really organic. You know, it has to be holistic. If it's like this, it's like this, because you think about the history of the food. It was the moms and the grandmoms cooking this food, right? So kind of important to keep the culture of the cuisine in mind when you make food. Again, I'm not Italian, but I work with some Italian chefs, and it's just a lot of fun in the kitchen. You know, it's a very different atmosphere when you compare it to French cuisine. You know, so my gnocchi at this point seems like it's starting to float. Most of them are. So I'm just gonna put them right in the, I want to kind of like just get a little more nutty on that butter, you know, so I'm trying to get those milk solids cooked down. As you can see, you can start seeing the color change in the butter, and I'm going to put it in there. I didn't do all the gnocchis, I just did some for your demo. Now, as I said, you know, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with this gnocchi, so I might just go ahead and bring the spoon and put some pesto in there, just, you know, because I have some pesto.